So I had my notes all right here on my phone, right? Okay, somehow or another, I clicked on Instagram, clicked back, and the shit was gone. So I'm gonna do my best with this episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, child. I was trying to tweet so that I can, know what I'm talking about, but my Wi-Fi was messing up. It was just a whole mess. So um, uh, um, I'm just gonna do the best that I can with this, and y'all just got to pray with me and pray for me. How about that? Okay, so let me see. If it ain't making dollars, it don't make sense. Lyrica Anderson, that's her new hit called Rent. Yes, Rent. She's up on stage doing her song, doing her Bee's Knees, and I actually like the song because I listened to it. I was like, okay, Lyrical, if it ain't making dollars, it don't make sense. I was like, okay, Lyrical. So anyway, she's performing. We have Princess Love, pregnant ass there. Again, she wants sympathy points. Oh, she's pregnant. She's this, she's that. She's in danger. Why does she keep going to these ratchet events so she could possibly get hit upside her head? I don't understand it, and I never will. You yourself, beloved, is putting yourself in these situations. Why don't you sit up at home somewhere? Why? Because your home is not happy. That's why. You're tired of sitting there, sis. But anyway. But she, she looks great. She's pretty, Princess. So we have Princess there. We also have Brooke Valentine. It's about to be a what? Girl fight? And Brooke Valentine actually is the one that she's actually on the opening credits. I forgot to talk about that last week. That she's actually a part of the main cast now, Brooke. So it's interesting. They chose Brooke over Bridget. I'm actually shocked both of them. Ooh, hiccups, darling. I'm actually shocked that both of them are back, to be honest with you. But whatever. Work ain't honest. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. So they're down there talking. Brooke. She hugged Lyrical and all this stuff. They hugged. Lyrical talked about K. Michelle. She was just like, child. K. Michelle showing out. She said that I tried to sleep with Safari. Brooke was just like, I was actually there doing the whole sleep with Safari situation when it was going down. And according to Brooke, there was some kind of flirtatious moments that happened between Safari and Lyrica, darling. Between Safari and Lyrical. So according to Brooke, it's true. That they, it was almost a situation or something. I just don't know. It's just truly a mess. So what else happened? So they're talking. Brooke, she says that y'all remember Marcus from last season as well. Apparently, Brooke agreed to let Marcus sow his wild oats. I guess get all that cheating, out the way, out of his system, before he finally stepped up to the plate and became somebody's husband. She was just like, well, I'm gonna let you get all that out first, and then once you get all that out, that's when we gonna get married. But until then, I'm gonna tell people that I'm engaged to you. It doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I do understand, you letting your man just play and do his thing, but to be honest with you, it's never, for some men, it's never going to be enough women. There's never going to be enough opportunities to cheat. So you just giving him free reign to cheat. I mean, I understand what you're doing, but you're kind of setting yourself up in a way, because it could go left and he might actually like being single and don't want to commit because he has access to all this free, exotic, different types of women's. So, you kind of playing yourself on that, Brooke, but whatever. So I was just like, child, if you want to go around telling people you're engaged, then that's you. I'm sure he's not doing that. Princess, she also talked about Ray J and her whole situation and how everything that happened online, and how Sonya Blade, she came over and talked to Ray J, as y'all saw last week, and she says that she's not going to talk to Princess ever again until she apologized. So, of course, Princess is not with that. She was just like, no, they started it. They've been putting me through stuff, and I'm not with it. So, Ray J actually pooched up, and Ray J came by. And he was just like, yeah, well, here's what's going to happen. You need to apologize to my mother and my sister because it's kind of bringing our Norwood name down. And you need to apologize. And, until then, it's just going to continue to be drama. And I'm just like, wow, Ray, you really, wow. And I'm just like, regardless of who Princess is or what y'all know I don't care for Princess, but whatever, regardless of whatever, this is your wife, this is who you chose to marry, and this is now the mother of your child. And you're still just shrivel up like a little boy when your mama come around. It's just like, Lord Jesus. So, that whole thing's going to be a mess, and Princess is just not feeling it. So Marcus had a scene with A1. They're sitting in the studio talking, and Marcus actually revealed to A1 that Brooke told her some things about Safari. That they had a Facebook Live interview. It was Brooke, Lyrical, and Marcus. It was Brooke, Lyrical, and Safari, and Safari and Lyrical was exchanging text messages, saying all kinds of stuff. Apparently, they're saying in these streets that Safari showed Lyrical his penis. But I mean, A1 shouldn't be upset about that because Safari showed everybody his penis. But I guess this was before then. But, it is, just inappropriate. We don't really know all the tea of what's going on. It's just been a mess. Lyrical, of course she's denying it, and acting a fool. So A1 was just like, I'm definitely going to have a conversation with him because I'm not with the mess at all. Let's see. K. Michelle. K. Michelle had a scene with Bridget. Her and Bridget, our friend, Special Delivery. And they're talking. And, K. Michelle, she was just like, child, this fake-ass Malibu Barbie came up here and trying to check me. And then she got on Paris. And how, basically Paris used her card. Her credit card or debit card for Uber, or she took like $50 from her somehow or another that worked. I still don't understand why is nobody pointing out, Kay, why you giving these people access to your credit cards and debit cards. I don't understand it. I love my friends, the two that I have, my two main friends, but I'm not ain't not gonna get my card information. Hell no. I only give my mama my card information. So whatever. So she trusted her, and Bridget Kelly is friends with Messi Paris, not France, and she was just like, y'all really need to rekindle and get together. And K. Michelle was just like, well, she did reach out to me. Side note, have y'all noticed how light K. Michelle is? I think one of my subscribers talked about this last episode. I think it was my girl Ty Bibbins, Taiwan Car, formerly Zale. Now, what is it? Tea Time with Ty, or something like that. But y'all know Ty Bibbins, darling. Taiwan Car. She mentioned that K. Michelle's definitely gotten a little lighter. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Some people say, oh, it's just cameras. Oh, it's just lighting. Okay, girl. Whatever. But she's definitely... she's almost Bridget complexion. And I'm just like, why is you... I just never noticed K. Michelle being that light skinned. I don't know, child. I'm not going to put it out there. It's all alleged. Actually, Paris and K. Michelle had a scene. Paris was sitting down at the piano playing. And you could tell K. Michelle and Paris have kind of like a play-play type of relationship. K. Michelle, she wasn't that mad. Paris was just mad at K. Michelle because apparently K. Michelle was out there telling people that she's a thief, and that's ruining her reputation. What reputation, Paris? Don't nobody know you, but okay. So K. Michelle was just like, all I ever wanted was the best for you, and I never meant to try to ruin your reputation, but you need to admit to some things as well. Paris was just like, yeah, you're right. I admit that I should have never, pressed send or, got the Uber or whatever with your car. You're absolutely right. So they made amends and now they're cool. So it's just going to be interesting to see the dynamics now, because you know K Michelle is on the side with Moniece and Bridget. Bridget's kind of in between the mess. But as we saw next week, we're going to see Ray J going to get into it with Moniece about her trying to hit Princess. Which, that's inappropriate. You know Princess is... Why did she bring her ass there once again? Princess is a troublemaker in her own right. So, who gives a rat? So, but I'm somewhat with Princess on the whole Ray J... On the whole Princess versus Sonya Blade and Brandy. I'm with Princess some more so on that side. But any other stuff, no, I'm not with Princess at all. But anyway, their little baby is so cute. Princess and Ray J baby, she's beautiful. Anyway, so you know they're talking and doing their whole thing. You know they made up, so it's just gonna be interesting to see the dynamics. It looks like K Michelle is gonna completely be shocked by what Moniece did. She tried to hit a pregnant lady, and you know, child, please. Okay, so what else? We meet the little Donatella lady, the little white lady, that was helping, I think, Masika and Hazel-Lee and all them last season or whatever. She's on the show now. She had this little event. Paris was there. Princess once again was there. Brooke Valentine was there. And you know they're all talking. And Brooke, she sees Marcus over there in the background, and she walks up to Marcus, you know, touches his back, and turns around and see him with the girl. Now Brooke had said that she allowed Marcus to you know, be cool with the ladies and talk to them. But she just didn't want she just did not want him to commit to them. You know, it can just be a little sex thing, but there's no commitment, no disrespecting me out in public, whoop to whoop. And I'm just like, Brooke, you can't have it all kinds of ways, sis. If you want Marcus or you don't. Like, and then you having him to, you know, get all his hoeing out, so to speak, that still don't mean nothing, sis. You know, so I'm just like, Lord, he was just like, you know, last time I checked, I was, you know, single, and, you know, the girl, you know, she was a pretty girl, and she was talking to Marcus, and Brooke, you know, being petty. Brooke's mouth is treacherous. Brooke was being petty and saying, "Oh, sis, if you want a ring like this is what you got to do." And you know, Marcus talking to Brooke and touching on her butt while he's in front of the girl, and just leave Marcus alone, Brooke, and other girl. Just leave Marcus alone, but you won't, so whatever. What else happened? Let's see. A1. Well, okay. Lyrical, whatever. Melody, symphony, whatever. Tenor, soprano, contralto, whatever. Lyrical, she had a scene with Apple Watts. Y'all remember Apple Watts, the big booty stripper from last episode. The strapper, you know, the Tokyo Tony mixed with Tiana Taylor. Looking girl. They were talking. She actually wanted to clear the air with Lyrical, which she did things the right way. You meet with the wife. If y'all met in the awkward situation, you met with the wife first, or just in general, you should meet with both of them first. Make the wife feel comfortable, so she know there ain't nothing going down between us. It's just business. And you know, she did things the right way. So she met up with Lyrical, and they're talking, and she was just like, "Look, I'm just trying to, you know, stop living out here on these streets. I'm tired of doing what I have to do for money to support my kids and stuff." And Lyrical understand, and she was just like, you know, I've got a reputation in the past about that I want my man working with females, and it's not that. It's just about, you know, how you go about it. She understood that. So, you know, they was talking, and, you know, she just said, I just don't want to disrespect Apple. So then here comes A1. A1 comes in there, hugs Lyrical, hugs Apple. You could tell she ain't like that. But Apple noticed there was tension between them, so she got up and left, which is again what you're supposed to do. I'm really starting to like Apple Watts because she's respectful, you know. So she got up and left, and she's not with the mess, at least not for right now. So A1 and Lyrical sat down. Lyrical in that wig, that blonde hair. I'm just, oh god. Anyway, so they sat down and talked, and Safari just got to the point. And he was just like, Lyrical, did you fucking around with Safari? Lyrical was just like, what? A1 was just like, let me see your phone. So she handed him the phone, and apparently the conversation between her and Safari was cleared up. She got a word. She was like, oh shit, let me delete this real fast. It was cleared up. So he was just like, if there was a conversation between y'all, then why is it clear? And she was just like, you know what, I'm not doing nothing, and I'm not doing this. Lyrical got upset. She started throwing stuff, throwing drinks, throwing ice at the fool. I'm not doing this. Forget you, forget Safari, forget everybody. I'm not doing it. She was acting a fool. I was just like, Lord have mercy. She went outside. You know, Lyrical loved to go outside and come back. She came back in there cussing at the fool at the restaurant. A1 feels like, well, if you didn't do anything, then why are you getting this mad? Why are you getting so upset? She was just like, I'm just so tired of you. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. A1 also had a scene where he was at his video shoot with two busted models that was standing up there with him. And you could tell that he was kind of in his feelings, kind of not in the mood. Apple Watts showed up to that. Apple Watts, so we wish her the best, but she is a hard-faced young lady. But you can tell she done had a hard child. But we rooting for you, Apple Watts. We shading you a little bit, but we rooting for you, Apple Watts. Apple Watts. Apple Watts. Apple Watts. So, you know, they were talking, and Ray J pulled up, and you know, they talked a little bit, and then Apple Watts walked off again because she saw that they had to have a conversation. Once again, which is what you're supposed to do, to stay out of the mess and keep your name out of people's mouth in a negative way. You walk away from situations before they even get the chance to say anything. You say, hey, speak, and go on about your business. Amen. I'm totally that person. So they started to talk, and, you know, a woman's just like, you know what, man, I just genuinely don't know what to do. In the situation, you know, Lyrical saying that it's not true, but, you know, the streets are saying something different. I don't know what to do. Ray J was just like, well, you know, Safari is the homie. He would never do nothing like that. But, you know, you should meet up with him. So, you know, and one was just like, yeah, I'm going to have to meet up with Safari and find out what's tea. Meanwhile, Princess Love and Ray J, they have a gender reveal party. And, you know, we found out they had a girl. Of course, the Norwoods are there. Willie, the father, Sonya Blade, the mother, and the sister, Brandy, darling. So they walk over. Ray J, he walks over to his mama and Brandy, and was just like, yeah, Princess wanted to publicly apologize to y'all. I'm just like, damn, Ray J, that's kind of a pussy move. To just call that girl out, and Princess never said that she was going to apologize to them. You know, Sonya Blade was just like, look, I'm not going to argue with you, lady, because I've had a miscarriage before, and I know what that's like, so I'll talk to you after the baby's born. I was like, ooh. Princess was just like, no, you don't need to talk to me. The situation is done. You don't need to talk to me. I'm going to let y'all see the baby when she's born, but I don't want nothing else to do with y'all. And Princess was just like, Sonya, I know that that's your son. She was like, I have my mother. Sonya Blade was just like, yeah, that is my son, and don't you ever forget that. And she was just like, Brandy was like, there has to be a respect there, though. There has to be respect. And Sonya Blade was just like, but she wasn't raised like that. And Princess was just like, were you? I could tell Brandy was getting a little upset because she was talking crap to her mother, as any of us would get upset in that moment. But of course she realized that maybe her mom was a little bit wrong too. And that also, you know, she's pregnant. So they can't, you know, not slap her down to the ground like they want to. Brandy, you know, and her was talking, and she was just like, you know what, you need to set a better example for your future child that's coming into this world. Princess was just like, do you set the example for your child? Because I see you all in the shade room commenting back and forth. Brandon was just like, I'm not perfect though, but I'm not perfect. And Princess was just like, okay, I'm not either. And Brandon was just like, I'm also not a punk. And Princess was just like, I'm not that either, so what's up? So it was just a mess. Ray J, he couldn't do anything. He just stepped right on back. It was ready to get ugly, but then Brandy ended up just, saying that she loves her and hugged her. And Princess also said that, she tries to act like she's sister-in-law in the year in public when the cameras is around. But behind closed doors, Brandy be threatening her text message. Sending her threatening text messages, which I do believe. I believe Brandy got that nasty side in her for sure. And Lord, Brandy done blew up like a whole duplex. So I was like, Lord, Brandy, I understand you want hips and thighs and ass, but sis, ooh, Father God. But I loved her hair. Those braids, I'm gonna get that one day once I grow my hair back out. So I think I'm gonna cut it, y'all. Yes, I may dye it and do some fun with it too before I cut it. But eventually, I'm just gonna cut my hair and just start over. I don't know why. I shouldn't have cut it in the beginning, but I was just bored, tired of doing it. So this way, it at least give me a break. Once I'm growing my hair out, it'll give me a break from doing my hair. Because, it'll take a while to get back to this length or whatever. Been growing my hair out about, coming this August, actually, it'll be 3 years I've been growing my hair out. So, it'll take a minute to get to this length. But it probably won't take too long. But yeah. It's a love-hate relationship with, natural hair. Some of y'all naturalistas know, darling. I love it. It's beautiful and all that good stuff. And it's fun and whoop-to-whoop. But it's a process to deal with. It is. And expensive. Natural hair products are so expensive. But anyway. So they had that whole thing, it was real nice, nasty. Princess started crying because it's an uncomfortable situation. You don't want to argue with your husband's side of the family. It's too much mixing, it's impersonal, it's too much going on. So plus I'm sure in that moment she felt like she was by herself. Because Ray J was not sticking up for her at all. So child, these men don't never stick up to their mama. Some of them. Most of them. I think I talked about everything. The last scene was A1. A1 met up with Safari outside. He met up by himself. He said, hey man, why the F you texting my wife? Safari was just like, wait, first of all, why you taking off your diamonds and pearls and chains like you finna do something to me? A1 was just like, why you texting my wife? Acting all hard and stuff. And Safari was just like, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Bitches just like me. Bitches just like me. A1 was just like, bitches like you. And of course he felt like he was talking about his wife. I don't think he was, but they was both just trying to act hard and macho for the cameras. And then once he said that, A1 ran around the front of that car, child. But of course they're not gonna let him fight, child. So we'll see. It's really unfortunate. That kind of hurt my feelings seeing those two fight in particular. Because I feel like they're really good guys. And I feel like they really like each other. I don't know. I'm leaning towards this whole thing. It's just a storyline and not true. Because it just doesn't make sense. But then again, who knows? It was just a mess. Also, Lyrical confronted Brooke Valentine at the baby shower. Princess Love and Ray J's baby shower gender reveal. Brooke looked gorgeous. Brooke looked like a cat when you really look at her. She'll be a fierce cat woman, but I don't know if she can act or not. But she looked gorgeous with that black mascara and the eyeliner and everything. I was like, yes, Brooke. And that red. Brooke is stunning. She's messy as hell, though. Lyrical Child was just like, Brooke, why did you tell Marcus that? And then Marcus told A1 and all that. She was just like, child, did you do it or not? You know what you did, child. You know what y'all was doing together and all this kind of stuff. She was like, oh, you fucked him, didn't you? Didn't you sleep with him, didn't you? And she was just like, what? Child, Lyrica flipped the table on her, flipped over these people's nice gender reveal sets and things. I was just like, Lord, Ray J and Princess just sitting back looking, they know what to do. It was just a mess. And then, Brooke, was egging her on. That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Child, she got her main dude and her side nigga. She's lit. Brooke is a mess. Brooke will make somebody pop in the mouth, though. She really will. But, of course, these people know this. There's always security. So you're only going to get touched so much, so far, unless you just quick as hell. But I don't know, child. That's pretty much it. Y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all thought about this review and everything else. This episode, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all that good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay black and stay tuned, darling.